Hello again. Uh, we're now finishing off this series on the abstract, which is just there for a laugh to muck around with. Really, I just thought it'd be cool to have a bit of extra control, see what you can come up with. Um, so yeah, it's literally abstract, and I'll explain as I go. For this, I have turned off the FX and I've given it zero point 0.2 displacement because it's not dependent, but it works better with displacement. Turn it up, abstract, and you can use the usual colors or the abstract color, which are located, the colors located here. And what it does, it's just all these filters to the right are all plugged in, and they're symmetrized, so they mimic each other on either side. And normally, or not normally, what I found looks key is just to make it metal. So I'm just going to go over to the principal BSDF, put the metal up, a bit more specular, a bit less roughness, a bit of, maybe too much. So I mean, that's what that does. It makes this crazy looking shape right there. And let's talk through the controls. So overall scale, that's probably fairly obvious by now, but we'll put it up to 1, make it smaller. But as you can see, it's mirrored all over the place. So that's the overall scale. Let's leave that there. Strength, you know what that's going to do. And this one is similar to, yeah, you can orientate the faces if that takes your fancy. You can point them up and down and just literally mess around and see what happens. I'm going to make the scale a bit bigger actually. 3. Wrong way. 1. And rotation. I mean, it's going to look weird. It's just another control to put in. And now these are the mixers for the nodes you see over here, and they're out here with good reason. So if we mix in the Voronoi, you get that apparently. And again, the colors are here. It's your bog standard filter. Just mess around with those there. And I would say noise filter, but these are the filters you're mixing. So if you've mixed in Voronoi, you then can go over to the not the Musgrave or the Magic or the Wave, but the Voronoi. And then you've got all these controls here like you would normally have, but they're outside the group, so you can control them. And other things happen like that apparently. Euclidean, I don't know, F1. Woo! So that's a crazy shape right there. So that's the Voronoi. And the Wave does that. Ooh, I look so very unhappy. It looks like a bit like it's well droopy. Well droopy. And then once you've mixed that in, there's all the controls. And you have the Musgrave, which is all bitty and messy. And as I say, you can still see it's all symmetrized. So Musgrave right there, and then the Magique. Oh, that's cute. Does that. That's abstract. That's all you need to know. Oh, shape. Well, that's. I'm trying to think what else is that similar to. Probably the Voronoi tiles. So if I drag the white slider to the left, these little grooves, the geometry will start to be pushed out further, closer and closer to the edge. So if it's all the way, it'll probably look like very, yeah. Suzanne, you have put on weight, Gil. That's what that does. So you've got a bit of extra control with the shape, but that's abstract. That's what we end with, because there's nothing much more to explain about that. I've got no idea what you can do with it. I really don't. But I just know it does cool stuff. You know, why not have the option? As soon as it's all about making bunch of materials, infinite materials. Why not have that? I used it to make bony Suzanne. It looked like an alien skull. It's in the on the Blender Market pictures. Reconnect here. If for some reason you ever, with Node Wrangler enabled, press Control Shift and click to do that. I mean, you shouldn't need to ever really, but for those who do, Control Shift click. When you're done, Control Shift click the reconnect here. That is the final point of connection. That's it. We're done. That is the Infinite Surface Builder tutorial series completed. Now you should have everything you need to know to make some really cool stuff. Alright, some super cool stuff. Super cool. Wicked. I hope you now know everything you need to know. I hope it's been enjoyable to learn about it, and I hope you have a ton of fun using it. I do. I use this all the time, and I hope you get a great deal of use from it. So enjoy. Until next time, farewell.